everyone, thanks so much for coming to watch this tutorial. I'm going to show you a very simple version of how to start your first video on Final Cut Pro. So just to get you guys started, in your Launchpad, here it is. At first, sometimes it does seem a little bit overwhelming, but again, I'm going to take a very simple approach. The first thing I'm going to tell you about is under the Final Cut Pro heading here and click Preferences. So the most important thing is under Import. You want to make sure that you actually keep your video files off your laptop. So you want to have a hard drive because the video files can be extremely large, especially when you're creating a video, and it's going to take up a lot of space on your computer. So you want to click Import under Preferences and click this, Leave Files in Place. And in place should be on a hard drive. So not actually, if you're using a laptop, not on your laptop. So this will copy it into Final Cut Pro onto your computer, and this will leave files in place. So in my case, I have a hard drive right here. So this is where I keep all my videos. Okay, so let's go back to Final Cut Pro. Okay, there's three things that you're gonna do to start your video. Okay, we're gonna start a library. So go New, Library. And I'm going to title it YouTube. Where do you want to save it? I want to save mine on my hard drive. Okay, save. Now, the next thing you're going to do is save an event. Okay, you can keep it as the date, or you can change it. Demo, YouTube. Okay. The last thing you're going to do, and again, I'm going to make future videos going into more depth in regards to all these things. So for right now, this is what you need to do just to get your videos started. And finally, you're going to click Project. And I will call it a tutorial number 1. And here you have some things that you can change. So I'm going to have mine at 1080p HD. Okay, so that's the format, and then the rate, I'm going to have it at 60 frames per second. So you can obviously change this to whatever you prefer. That's what I'm going to do for this video, and I'm going to click OK. So there you go. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to import. So that means you're going to bring in your files that you've downloaded, and again, you want to download them onto your hard drive, and most people, I think, now download them from their phone. So if you guys have any trouble or any questions in regards to downloading your files from your phone, just write something in the comments and hopefully I can help you out. So import is this little arrow, so I'm going to click that. Okay, and mine goes straight to my hard drive, but if you want to change it, just click this little button here, hard drive. Okay, and I'm going to click on the last video that I did. Is for my YouTube channel, my other YouTube channel, which is called Happy Toy Time, and I create DIYs and crafts. So this is the last video I made. Right now I'm just going to download about one picture. So these are my eraser ring pops. Okay, and I'm going to also download video. How about we do these 3 videos? Import. Okay, so I always like to start my videos off with a picture. So I'm going to click on this picture here, and I'm going to click and drag at the beginning, okay? And again, to keep things simple, I'm not going to do too much effects, but I'm going to click right here, and you can do so much stuff with this, but right now we're just going to click on Crop, Ken Burns, and that's going to zoom in the photo. So I'm going to keep the green square. Actually, I'm going to click on the green square and make it a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to click on the red square, and I want my picture to end on the rainbow eraser ring pop. So like that. And let's see what it looks like. So we'll just move this line back to the beginning and press play. And there we go. What you can do too is if you click this, you'll see that little sort of line that comes up. If you click and drag, you can actually change, and you'll see the numbers are changing. Those are in seconds, so you can change the length of your picture. So let's say it's 4 seconds, okay? And now I'm going to drag a video into my project here. So that's my eraser clay. Now you can hear the sound that it's playing, and that's the sound that was created when I did the video. And I don't want that because I always put audio over top, so music and talking. So I'm going to click on the video, and I'm going to go over here, and you'll see that there's a little volume symbol. And I'm going to unclick. Okay, so I'm going to go like this and see how the check is no longer there, and then you look down here and the audio is gone. And I don't want to go into too much detail with this right now, but if you do want to add audio over top of your video, what you're going to do is you're going to go up to Window, right here, okay, and you'll see how it has Record VoiceOver. So you click that, and then this lovely window comes up, and then you can click Record. And you can plug in a microphone or whatever, and then you'll notice that it comes down into your, I'm just going to close this. When you create an audio clip, it'll show up right beside your other clips, and then you can just click and drag it in there. So that's pretty easy too, but I will create another video about that for sure. If you want to, like, let's just say, so we're going to add another clip, okay? So I'm gonna remove the audio. Let's say I would like to transition these two clips together. So transitions is this little sort of X thing. So these are all transitions, okay? And we can go into so much depth about this, but the basic transition that you'll usually see is called simple. So let's click on simple. And I usually just like to drag it in. So let's just see how this looks going from the picture to the video. So there you go. One of them that I usually really like is this one, puzzle. Oops. Put that right there. Pretty cool stuff. And then you'll see, I'm not going to worry about, editing the clips too much right now, but you can see how it transitions into the next one. If you would like to chop one of your clips in half and delete part of your clip, okay, you can do it a couple of ways, but the simplest way that I like to do it is Command B. So see how it's now chopped in two there? And then maybe I would like to delete that. So there you go. Okay, so Command B chops your clips. You can move these wherever you want or delete it. Okay, so in terms of this being the most simple tutorial ever, just to get your video started, you have imported clips. You can click and drag them down here, and you can check out your transitions. You can add whatever ones you want. You've learned how to chop clips if you need to delete pieces, and you've learned how to remove the audio and add audio over top. I haven't even gone into adding music into your video, so I definitely will add that. If you require that information immediately before I upload a video, just write in the comment and I'll definitely answer that back. How about a title for your video? That'll be the last thing that I show you guys prior to completing this video. So go up here, so there's a little T there, okay, and these are all the different titles that you can have. So lots of fun with these. Let's see what this is. Let's try. Let's keep it simple, and we'll just do, I really like the drifting. So up here is where you guys can control all your title information. So T, I'm going to click on T, and I'm just going to change, you can either do it on the screen here, or if you click where the lines are here, you can do it in here as well. So I'll just say Final Cut Pro, oopsies, Pro, and then I'm going to click the second line, Tutorial. There. Now if you want to change the font or the color, you can highlight, okay, and then you click here to change the font, so it can be whatever you want there. Look at that. And you can change the color. So just sort of go up here and just play around with things at the very beginning, and you'll actually realize how much you can learn here. So line 1 color. Ooh, let's do, I don't know, I like blue, so let's do blue. And then tutorial. Tutorial, I actually kind of like the way it looks, so we might just leave that there. So Final Cut Pro tutorial. And let's put another transition. So let's try this reflection. So I'm just going to click on it. Usually I end up keeping this open because I do transition so much. So it does close. There we go. Reflection. I'm going to add it right there. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Ooh. Good, and then I don't need the video that long, so it just goes into obviously the next transition here, and that's it. So I think that is enough information to get you guys started. So you've learned how to open up a library, an event, and a project. You've learned how to import your clips, okay, and then you drag your clips into the bottom area here. And I went through a little bit in regards to cutting the clips, okay, Command B, and adding transitions and a title. So hopefully that helps you guys get started with your videos. I am totally here to help, okay? I am constantly learning things as well. So I'm going to keep posting videos for you guys. And again, just make sure that you guys ask questions in the comments, and I hopefully will be able to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks, everyone.